Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing a little bit of architecture stuff. In fact, we're just going to be doing a window actually. I want to do some windows. I've downloaded some software called Twinmotion. Yeah, it's by Epic Games, I think, who obviously do Unreal Engine. So I want to do a little bit of architecture. So we're going to create some windows today. I've been looking around just to see the average sizes of windows, and we've got this one, which is oh come on, 0.1 by 1.8. Why isn't that working? Oh, it is. Huh. By 1.2. So apparently this is the average size of a window. I guess like a bay window, double window. And apparently it's got, well, let's just do some loop cuts in here. We need, so we're gonna, oh come on, right, so we need 1, 4 for now. Oh no, not what we need to do. We just need to come out of there, go Control A, reset scale, go back in, select this face and the back face and do inset. So this is going to be the framework around the window, and then we're going to do loop cuts. Again, we're going to do 4 loop cuts. So this one and this one we're going to scale in on the Y. Again, this is the framework, and this one and this one we're going to scale in on the Y like so. I think maybe we need to scale in on the Y to about there. Okay, and then we can, this window set has got the, so we're going to select this one and this one. Okay, we're going to go into W and then bridge faces, and then this one and this one, W, bridge faces. Okay, and then up here we need to do 2 loop cuts, scale on a Z, there, and then we're just going to bring that up to the top, because it looks like there's like a little small window that opens up. So these 2 windows open up and this top window opens up, and then we're just going to select this face and this face, and we are going to W and bridge faces. We're going to bridge faces on this one as well. So there's our framework for our window. Okay, so that was easy enough. What we need to do now is I'm going to select 4 vertices here. Then we're going to do Control D on the X, Shift D on the X, and then we're going to fill, and then we're going to P by selection, and then we can just tab out and select this on its own. So this is going to be the window, the framework, if you like. and we're going to do the same. In fact, technically, if we've done this right, it should fit that one. Now this will be the test. Okay, so we're going to shift D on the Y, just bring it over, and then we're just going to pull that in there just to make sure that it does. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Let's just align our origin to geometry. So we're in the center there. Okay, so these are going to be our windows. We need to do the same for these, but first of all what we're going to do is let's just delete that one because we can just duplicate. We can work on one and then duplicate it. So we're going to select this one, we're going to select the faces, we're going to extrude on the X like so. So that's going to be the window. What did I say it was? 0. I can't remember, 0.1 or something. Let's just object, set origin to geometry. Let's just bring that back in there. Lovely jubbly. Actually, if we extrude that, bring it out a little bit more, because here again what we need to do is, I know the scales fall fine, we need to select this face and this face, and then we're going to inset like so. Okay, and then again the two faces are going to W, and we're going to bridge those. So this is going to be like the window pane, the area where the window goes in, the glass. What I'm going to do is Control R and do a loop cut and just bring it up to the top there. Select faces and do an Alt so we can select all the way around, and then we're going to extrude along normals, so we can just extrude out. So this is like the lip, if you like, and then what we can do is just select all these along the outside and just give it, we're not going to use the bevel tool, but we're just going to give it, we're just going to come back a little bit to give it that bit of a bevel. And hopefully, let's I need to go in here and click on cavity. This will, you can see all the edges, see what I mean? So if we were to switch it off, turn off cavity, the edges kind of blend in together. Either that or it's just my eyesight. But we're going to switch on cavity, and as I say, I do both world and screen. Okay, and then what we can do is just slot that in like that, so we've got the, like, a bit of an edge over it. Okay, and then I'm quite happy with that. What we will need to do is if we just select all these around the edges and then just bring it so it's flush with the inside there, because obviously you need a locking mechanism on there. And then on here we're going to select, or here we're going to do a loop cut and maybe just bring it forward a bit and then fill. Okay, so that's kind of like a window 1, and then we can shift D on the Y and move it over there, just make sure it all fits in nicely. We're going to, on here, this one here, let's just go into edit mode and then select all these internal ones and then Control R on there and just bring that forward, and then F to fill, and then up here we're going to Shift D on the Y, and then that fits in just nicely. We're going to, I don't know if it's going to work. I'll tell you what I could do. Let's just go into wireframe mode, select odd edit, vertices, box select, and then we're just going to select all those, and then what we don't want is Alt A, box select, and then just bring that up into there. Let's just go back into shading to make sure we're all, it fits nicely. Okay, and then I'm going to give this, I'm going to just give it a little bit of a colour shading. So I'm going to add two, oh no, we're just going to have one on there. And this is just going to be the plain old white colour. Let's just go in there. Okay. And then this one here, we're just going to go, we'll add two on here. So one's going to be frame, and the other one's going to be glass. There we go, because obviously we need glass. So I'm happy with the white frame, and then the glass we're going to change to a mix shader. So the first one's going to be glass, obviously, and then the second one's going to be transparent. Let's have a little looky, and then if we go into edit, so the frame's already got the white on, well, the whole thing's got the white on. We just need to assign the glass, there we go, to the glass. I'm just gonna change this to 1.2, and what we can do is if we select that, we can put the frame on there, so at least that's got that, and then we need just to add a new one, which is going to be the glass, and again just change it to mix shader, glass, transparent, and then if we go into edit we can just assign that. We need to do the same here, so we'll just do the frame, we'll just copy that across, and then we just need, okay, we just add two, white and glass, and frame, just so we're all singing from the same hymn sheet. Let's just crank that up, the number 3 for the faces, and yeah, mixed shader again, you know what to do, glass and transparent. Okay, and then let's just assign that 1.2. Can't remember if I changed that one. Yeah, that one's glass is 1.2, and then we do need to add the glass on this one. So glass, I'll just call that frame. Okay, just crank that up. Right, that one's already cranked up. The glass, mix, glass, transparent. Just change it to 1.2. Edit mode, and then assign the glass on here. Also, what you can do, so that's our window. What we can do is reset where the axis is. So we can object set origin to the 3D cursor. So then if you go into the rotate, you can actually rotate the window open. Like so. And you can do the same on this one. Just put the 3D cursor over there, object, set origin, origin to 3D cursor. And then obviously, the thing is about these windows, from what I understand, is they've got a piece of framework up here, but I don't really know how it all works. And then obviously this one, you can set the origin to 3D cursor, and then obviously you can crank that open. I mean, if you want, you can make these a little bit thinner. You'd obviously have to make the frame a bit thinner as well. But yeah, there's our windows. We also need to add in, let's just close, let's just undo all that. Okay, and so obviously we need some form of locking mechanism. So I was going to start with a cube. Whoa, it's way too big. Let's crank that down. We can, let's just go into that one there. We can make that a lot thinner like that. So this is going to be like a handle. Let's just make that thinner there. And then obviously make it a little bit longer. I think we may need to make it a little bit thinner there. And then what we're going to do is go into edit, Control R, put a loop cut in there, just so it's up there. And then this bit here, number 3, I'm just going to extrude that on the Y, like so. Let's just Control A and reset scale, because this one here, let's put the focus on there. Edges, select that and that. Control B for bevel, and something like that, and just crank up the segments just so it's nice and curved. I'll probably have to do the same here. Control B, like so. And then, oh, do you know what? Let's just go to town. Let's just crank it up there as well. There we go. And then we need some sort of mechanism here. So we're going to just chuck in a cylinder. Let's chuck in a cylinder here. Where is the cylinder? Oh, that's big. Big cylinder. Let's rotate on Y90. Let's scale that puppy down. And then just line it up to the center there. Up to there. Yeah, that looks okay. And then on this bit, we need a cube. Let's do a cube. Let's scale that down, and I think basically it needs to be like that. Let's just scale that down. It needs to be like that. Let's just push it up so it's in line there like that. Okay, no, that's cool. And then let's just scale that like that, and then just push that underneath so it's in line there. I think it's like a little bit longer than that, and we need to go into edit, Control R, put a couple of loop cuts in there, scale on the Z like so, and then these two edges here, we need to just bring them down. I think we need to maybe bring that out a little bit more. Yeah, I think we need to bring that out a little bit more. Probably something like that. Yeah, like that, I think. So there we've got our locking mechanism. Looking at the ones on my window here, it actually looks like there's one here, so we've got this one, so we need to move it up and then shift D on the Z, so we've got two of them. Okay, and then we can shift D on the Y. Let's just move that up here and across, and then rotate. So we've got one on the window there. Let's just make sure it lines up. Let's just focus like so. Yeah, that's looking good to me. And then we need to select that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh no, not that one. Not that. And we need to shift D on the Y. Oh, it did it. It bloody well did it. Let's just select that, 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 that. Shift D on the Y. And we need to mirror, if that's going to work, on the not that way. We need to mirror on the Y. There we go. Cool. And then we can just move them across a little bit. And then we've got our locks on the window. So there we go. There we have it. And then if you want to open the windows, you will need to put the 3D cursor there, object, set origin, origin to 3D cursor, and then you need to do the same on this one. So just come out of there, set the 3D cursor in the center there, select the lock, object, set origin, so origin to 3D cursor, and then hopefully when we swing that up, yay, we can, no, that one didn't work. Okay, oh, it did work. Oh, that's why. God damn it. Okay, we need to reset that one to the geometry. I need to select this and then select that and then select object, set origin, origin to 3D cursor. Boom. And then, oh yeah, okay. So we need to reset this back to there. Set origin. Ugh. Set origin to a 3D cursor, and then we need to object, set origin to 3D cursor, and then we should be able to open the window, and there are the locks already on there. Boom. There we go. Anyway, that's the video for today. We're going to be doing a bit more on this type of thing, because I say Twinmotion, I want to see what it's like. So we're just going to build stuff in here. We're going to build architectural stuff and then import it into Twinmotion, and see how we look. Yeah, so that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you did, give us a thumbs up and hit that notification bell where you'll see more great videos like this. So we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Ta-da for now.